My name is Larry, and I'm the owner and proprietor of the Smash Pig, and we sell smash burgers right here in the heart of California, Madera.
I can finally say that I feel normal for a man in a world so broke. Only one family and I care for myself, defending my home. So broke. Can we find a name into that and go home?
So I start with 80-20 ground beef. I think that's like the perfect ratio for a good juicy hamburger. And once you smash it on the griddle, it adds kind of like this crust to it. And we season it really simply. And salt, pepper, garlic powder. There's no secret there. And we have our own house dressing, lettuce, tomato, pickles, and grilled onions on a sesame seed bun.
Why sesame seed bun?
I feel like that's quintessential Americana. A sesame seed bun. It's just something screams like American nostalgia. And I think it adds a little bit more texture as opposed to like your brioche bun, which tends to be like sweeter, a little bit more eggy. And I think, I don't know, I just find it more palatable. I have like a good memory association with going to get cheeseburgers. My grandparents would pick me up on the weekends from Fresno and bring me here to Madera. So before we'd stop, get a cheeseburger, we'd either go to like the local spot, which is like Lucky Buns right there in Calwa. It's not open anymore. And then down the way, right there on Cedar, is a place. It was a Mexican market, grocery store called Las Nieves. And we used to go there too because my grandpa was able to get a bowl of menudo, and then I was able to get a cheeseburger. And just the way the older ladies would make it, you know, they make it with love. So it just kind of something that I wish, I would hope that when they come get my burgers, that I kind of bring that little bit of joy that I had growing up. It's a mustard-based sauce, right? So there's no ketchup in it. I know most people kind of go with like a special sauce.
Yeah.
It's like you got the In-N-Out style. You got some other local chains here will do the same, you know, secret sauce. And I kind of wanted to go left field with it because I think the ketchup is kind of just iconic. You associate that with certain like burger chains that are famous for, like In-N-Out, for example. Like, oh, the sauce. Yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about as soon as they say In-N-Out sauce.
Right. That's
Get it on. You get it on your fries. You get extra, you know, on the side. And when I developed that, it took me about, I want to say I developed it like over 3-month period. But I go, let me do a mayo mustard-based sauce because those are both delicious, but I don't think they're highlighted enough in burger cuisine. Colorado Grill does a mustard-based sauce in their burgers, but I kind of added my own twist to it. You know, we add onion and garlic. You don't notice that it's in there, but it is in there. And then we also use sweet relish to balance out the savory components. Because on our burgers, we do American Swiss cheese, we do American yellow cheese, and then we needed something to kind of cut through all that richness. We also have a nice fatty burger. You know, it's got 20% fat. So I thought a mustard would be a good cut would be a good ingredient to cut those other rich components of the burger.
Really, honestly, it's like kind of like the glue.
Yeah.
For that burger that for the smash burgers that I have, you know.
And that was the approach that I did. I go, let me look at it through the lens of my culinary career, but let me also include some things from my childhood that I hold near and dear to me. So when I say the sauce took me, you know, 3 months to develop, most people are like, why'd you take that long? I go, because the end product, it shows. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and you could definitely go that route, but I think like if you do it long enough that you're gonna come out with a superior product compared to something that, you know, I found on Pinterest. I'm not saying like those avenues aren't viable, but I feel it completes me as a person to do it that way, in that manner. Right. So, and I've done, you know, research and development on other menu items, you know, in previous kitchens that I worked in. You know, I still do that, you know, even in my current job. So it's nothing new to me. It's just the way that I've done things. You know, granted, I did it over a longer period of time though, because this is my baby. You know, this is my project that I'm the face of. So, okay, so you can get a double smash or a single smash. It comes with our seasoned fries, and we don't make those. Those are made for us, and then it also comes with the soda. The double comes to about $13, and may go up with inflation with everything else. So at the time of this release, we'll see how it goes. We'll play it by ear. But a single smash comes with the same thing, fries and a soda, for $11. Well, our special sauce, lettuce, tomato, pickles. We do grilled onions. We don't do raw onions, just for the sake of speed, because I feel like if you like onions, you'll be okay with grilled onions. And most people that don't like onions are okay with grilled onions for some reason. I kind of find that like I don't like onions, but I like onion rings. I don't like raw onions, but I'll eat grilled onions. So I figured it's okay. We'll include it on there, and if you don't want them, you don't have them. You know, we just take them off. And it's got to be iceberg shredded lettuce, and it's got to be a beefsteak tomato, a 4x5 beefsteak tomato.
Right. Oh, I see. I didn't know there's different tomatoes like that.
Yeah. So the beefsteak tomato is going to be a bit more rounder, and they're perfect in the summertime. So like when people come out during the summer, the tomatoes will be phenomenally better. You know, they're okay in the wintertime, but I get them for the size. When I build the burgers, I don't want 2 tomatoes, a bunch of lettuce, like you just a little sprinkle of the lettuce on top, one nice round tomato, the double patties, and then the sauce and the grilled onions, the pickles on the top bun. So when I build that burger, I think of the way you're gonna bite into it.
Did you hear that people say that like you're supposed to eat a burger upside down is the proper way? What are your thoughts on that?
What do you mean?
I've always heard that a burger, the big bun is supposed to be like held under, and you're supposed to hold it like this, and like that's the proper way of eating it.
Is that a thing? I've never heard that. Is that a thing? Yeah. I mean, I've heard the argument like
maybe someone lied to me back in like high school days. One of my
I
friends,
think they're wrong, and I'll stand on that. But like also people have the same argument that the where do the lettuce and tomato go? Are they toppings? Do you put them on the top or do you put them on the bottom?
Right. For me, I feel like it goes mayonnaise or whatever you're putting, burger, cheese, lettuce, tomato, onion.
Yeah.
Then you could put the sauce on top.
See, but I think about it the way you're gonna bite into it, right? So you have the main item, like your lettuce and tomato is gonna be at the bottom, and the meat and the sauce and the pickles, the onions are gonna be at the top, right? So when you bite into it, you get more, the way I think about it is like you get sauce, pickles, grilled onions, meat, and then the lettuce and tomato at the bottom.
Oh, interesting.
That's kind of how I approached it. But I didn't, whoever said that, they're wrong.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to show you something about that.
Okay.
Yeah,
I will argue we'll have a flame war on YouTube. My aunt, when I was born, she said I looked like Piglet from Winnie the Pooh because I had little rosy red cheeks and I was chubby. So she would call me Pig all the time. That's what she calls me, little Piglet. So, and then we went to a restaurant in Las Vegas of the same name, and I loved the food there. They closed down, unfortunately. They're no longer there. But when I decided to sell these burgers, I was like, I need something, and I was just like, that kind of clicked for me. So it's like you have the family history. It was a great restaurant that we ate at, so we have good memories associated with it. You know, just a lot of positive things for it. And I think it's fitting. Even though I know I don't have any pork products, I'm working on that. We will have one that has a pork item on it.
Are we going pulled pork or what are we
Probably a pulled pork.
Mm.
Maybe a rendition of a Cuban sandwich. We'll see.
What is a Cuban sandwich?
So Cuban sandwich has, pulled pork. You can do pulled pork, but it'll be like seasoned with Cuban seasonings and stuff like that. Pickles, Swiss cheese, and mustard, and then it's pressed on a roll. But I may do a rendition of that, or I may do a pulled pork.
Exciting, bro.
Smash burger. We'll see. But I am working on it. Somebody pointed out to me, you don't sell anything with pork. And I was like, I got it, bro.
Yeah.
I'll get you soon enough. I also want to introduce a crispy, spicy chicken sandwich to the menu. So,
is there anything else while we let this crow pass by? Is there anything else that you would like for people to know who maybe don't know who you are or what you do, what you stand for when it comes to cooking, when it comes to you as a person, what should they expect?
So when you come to the Smash Pig, you're gonna get a nice, delicious smash burger with French fries, soda, and a great conversation from somebody who's been in the business for 15 years.
Awesome. All right, well, thank you so much, Larry.
Yeah.
Smash Pig, where can people come see you? When are your hours of operation?
Yeah, so we're located at 800 Sierra Street in Madera, California. Our hours of operation are Saturday evening from 5 till we sell out. So, but normally 5 to 11 or midnight. And then Sunday from 12 o'clock till 7:30.
Got you. So that was at
800 Sierra Street.
800 Sierra Street in Madera, California.
In Madera, California.
Perfect, man. All right, well, thank you so much, bro.
Right.
This was great.
Appreciate you coming by, man. Thank you.
Yeah, bro. Hell yeah.
Get some burgers now.
Hell yeah. Love to hear it.